Okay, quick little update here on my Mustang project. If you remember, my intention was to do all of the body work first, get everything looking nice, and then take over the mechanicals, do everything kind of reverse of what I would normally do. And as you can see, that is going terribly because the engine is gone. The engine is gone. Why is that? Why did that happen? Well, because that plan kind of went out the window. Why? Because I cannot stay off of Facebook Marketplace. And what happened was I found a transmission. Yep, it's a 5-speed. Found a 5-speed transmission, and I was just going to put that up against the 6-cylinder. Came with the bell housing and everything. And put that with the 6-cylinder. Well, in order to do that, I would need an adapter plate for the bolt pattern in the back of that motor. And that was like $600 something. And so while I was mulling that over, found a V8 289. So we'll go and pick that up. Took the other engine and transmission out, sold it. She's gone. So now here we are here. Painted this all up. Stripped out some of the rusty bits, painted it up. Welded up my shock tower. See, welded that there. Welded that there. Stitched it all down the side. That there. That there. Welded all that up. So that's not going anywhere. What else do we have? So now we got a pile of parts back here. This right here. Cable clutch adapter. That's going to be fun to put in. We're going to be doing that here shortly. Got my 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock ABS tube. Clutch kit. This is pressure plate. This is flywheel. Motor mounts adjustable 3 inches front to rear and like an inch side to side. Wet plate, nitrous plate. I got my parts. Got my headers over there, Hedman headers. Rebuilt the distributor already. Electric point pickup in there, so the points are gone. It's the electric magnet pickup. What else do we have? Gonna put a 1-wire on there. Got the seat out. Why is the seat out? Well, let's go check this out. Seat's out because I need to put my clutch pedal in. How am I gonna put my clutch pedal in? Well, you gotta take the brake pedal out. So you just take the brake pedal out and you put the clutch pedal in? No. You take the brake pedal out and then you take out the entire brake contraption, brake pedal support, which also bolts to the dash and holds on the steering column. You take that out. So you take that out and put the clutch. No, you take out the brake pedal, then you take out the brake pedal support, then you put the clutch pedal in it, which also has a shaft sticking out of it. Clutch pedal has a shaft instead of a bolt. It's the shaft. That shaft holds the brake pedal in. So then you put all that together and you put it all back in as one piece. And so I took the seat out so I don't have to squat here on the floor like an idiot. If I'm going to be in pain, I'd rather be in pain and be comfortable. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to be laying in there. I'm going to lay down a towel or something so I can lay in there and just shut the door on myself and die while I try to put that in there. So then that cable comes out up here. Let's move this around. That cable comes out up here, basically right up in here. So I got to drill a hole in there. I got to dent the bottom of the cowl a little bit to make room for the clutch pedal quadrant, which is the little thingy that pulls the cable in and out. So I'll have a cable clutch going down to the transmission, and yeah, so that's where we are here. So the plan of doing the body work first and doing the other stuff after, that plan has changed. And so I'm really struggling with the while you're in there. So, I mean, I got to take the seats out, right? So since the seats are already out, I may as well take out the carpet. Do I want to take the carpet out and look at the floor pans, or do I want to pretend that they're fine? Do I want to pretend like there's no holes in them? Oh, well, I already know that there's holes in them, but I'm pretending that there's not. Do I want to rewire the car? Everything's going to be out. There's a million wires in here that I don't need, don't want. They're all old. Do I want to rewire the car? Well, everything is out of the way. I mean, it's just one thing after the other. How do you know? Where do you stop? Where do you stop? See, that's how I'm just trying to avoid blowing this whole thing apart. I'm trying to avoid blowing this whole thing apart until there's nothing left. Because then if you do that, you may as well take the car in to get blasted or dipped, epoxy primer, the whole thing. It's too much. So I think what the plan is, here's the plan. Plan is get my cable clutch put in while I've got the space up in here, because I do have to work in here, and it's going to be a little bit easier if I can stand in here, which I did. It's actually pretty roomy when I did all my welding and painting inside of here. So I can stand in here, get my clutch pedal and cable installed. Once that's in, put on my new motor mounts. They bolt up right about there. Motor mounts on. Then I can get my clutch. I'm going to clean up this motor a little bit, but I'm not taking it apart. I'm not resealing it. I'm not taking it apart. I'm not rebuilding it. I'm going to put it in the car. Again, it's too much. I'm going to put my flywheel on here. New flywheel on. New pressure plate. I'm going to put the bell housing on it. I'm going to put the transmission on it. Engine and transmission attached, put into the car, dropped into the car, all as one big piece. Hook everything up to it. Get my carb on. Just get it running. Get it running and driving. I feel like the scope of the project has already gone too far. It's gone too far. The quarter panel, which I was supposed to do first before anything else, is probably, 87% done. I might be taking a little bit of liberty with that percentage. But I mean, it's in here pretty solidly, right? I mean, it's from the outside, it doesn't look so bad, other than it just needs to be finish welded, but it's better than it was, right? Right? Look, it's got a lip on it now. Didn't have that before. Haven't started the other side yet. Maybe I'll do that after it's running, because I'm doing the inverse of the reverse of what the original plan was. I reversed the plan, I flipped it around, and I'm doing it 180 degrees, 720 degrees from what it was originally supposed to be. So, got my little reminder here that the car will just roll away if you move this brick. See that brick down there? It's the only thing keeping us in here. So that's where we're at now. I do have a whole video of the quarter panel, but because it's not entirely finished, there's still that piece on the inside in here, right there. I still gotta do that little triangle piece in there. I haven't done that yet, so I haven't posted the video. Maybe I'll just do that video. Put that up there, because I don't want it to be like a how-to sort of thing. There's a million videos on YouTube of the how-to, how to repair sheet metal, how to do this, how to do that. This is more of updates for myself, documenting my process so that I can look back and remember how I did what and where and when and what it looked like before it ends up looking how it looks. So, that's where we are at now with this. So I'm going to start working on this cable clutch kit, and I might do just like a quick little video as I figure out my way through that. Because there really isn't anything on YouTube using this specific kit. It has a really nice firewall block. This bolts up to the firewall. I'll show you. This bolts up underneath here on the firewall, this billet block with this adjuster in it. It's machined really, really nicely. Super smooth threads. Bolts up in here, and that's how you get a little bit of adjustment here for your cable. And that's also just like a reinforcement, because the firewall's got a little bit of flex to it. So this block helps solidify that cable. And then obviously you've got the adjustment down on the bell housing area as well, where the fork goes. So I already took this transmission apart. I took the lid off. I took the tail housing off, resealed the tail housing. It had a little bit of a leak in it. So I resealed that, and I did the lid also. While the lid was off, I resealed it with new like engine RTB, that good stuff, the gray GM like engine sealer that like lasts forever. Checked out all the synchros and gears and everything inside of it. Everything looked really nice. This is one of the later model ones with the electronic speedo. So when I put my gauges in, I'll just get electronic speedo from Autometer. But everything inside of it looks really nice. And everything should be ready to go. So got the bell housing all cleaned up. So one thing at a time. Again, it's hard to find time to set up the camera and film everything, but I'm trying to at least document parts of the process and take photos. So maybe as I go, I'll, you know, just put some photos up and kind of talk about where I'm at and when. So this is where we are today. Bye-bye, 6-cylinder, hello, V8 power, American horsepower, 8 ponies, 8 holes of ponies, 8 holes of horsepower, pony power, Mustang Sally power. All right, I'll see you later.